So prior to washing the car, what we always do is a pre-foam. This will break down any loose dust on the surface and contaminants, and this will aid in a safer wash. I always start from the bottom in sweeping motions, working to the top. That way it gives the side of the vehicle where the most grime is in the back of the vehicle the longer dwell time. So now that the Eleanor has been pre-foamed and all the loose dirt has been removed, we're going to start with our 2-bucket wash method. What we have is a bucket where we will put our Nanowash solution and then fill with water, followed with our rinse bucket with our grit guard to entrap the dirt and debris down to the bottom of the bucket, and our wash mitt. Okay, so typically I always start from the top, working my way down. I always do the back sections last and the lower parts of the vehicle, as they are the most grimiest. So dunk the wash mitt into the soap bucket. Starting from the middle, squeezing the wash mitt to get a bit more lubrication and suds, and just wash in forward and back motions, not circular motions, following the curves of the car. Another tip is to turn the wash mitt, so flip it around. That way, and always check for debris or any contamination that you may have picked up. Rinse the wash mitt out. So this will release any dirt particles into the rinse bucket, keeping the Nanowash bucket much more cleaner. The reason why we are using Nanowash is because it's a streak-free formula and it's completely safe under direct sunlight. What were the conditions that we have today. So now that the top half of the car is washed, we'd want to rinse that off before proceeding to the front, the sides and the rear of the vehicle. So now that the car is washed and rinsed off, prior to drying, what I try and do is sheet most of these water droplets off the actual vehicle. That way we are not filling up the drying towel so quickly, and it aids in the process, makes it much more efficient. So now we're using the drying towel. This will absorb all the droplets on the vehicle without marring the paint or leave any scratching or swirl marks behind. This drying towel will also do the whole vehicle without needing to wring out, opposed to your chamois or individual microfiber cloths. While drying the sides of the vehicle, fold up your drying towel so that it's not dragging on the floor and picking up contamination that could potentially scratch your paint. So on a car like the Mustang GT500 Eleanor, it has a billet style grille, and this makes it a bit more tricky to dry out water droplets, especially around the light surrounds as well. So what we'll be using is a blower to just get any water out of the crevices.